It's really a lot of training. Some natural ability, a lot of training. I have a naturally flexible back, which I just discovered through trying to bend it. And then I didn't have naturally flexible legs, so I just started training to try and be able to use what I had and to get better at what I wanted to do. My older sister introduced me to the circus arts, and I transitioned over from dance to circus, started performing and developing acts, duo and solo. In the beginning, aerial and contortion, and then later, less aerial, more contortion. I'm a freelance performer, so in addition to teaching circus arts, I make part of my living doing freelance jobs around the city in the Northeast. And so all of that just stopped very suddenly, and so I had to think really quickly, what can I do to still work somehow? The first thing I did was I started teaching virtually, and I live in a tiny New York City apartment. I have a family, 3 kids. They're 3, 6, and 9, and so there's no quiet space in my house. So the only quiet space I have to teach from is my car. So I started teaching virtually in my car, stretch lessons to adults and teenagers, pretty much the same students I had before, a couple new ones, but I tried to build up a virtual teaching practice, both classes and private lessons. For performing, I created a show. I decided to create a show called Essential Art. I had about 10 artists pre-record their circus acts. We put together a show and sold tickets to it. It was very well received. It had a larger turnout than I'd hoped for, which was fantastic. People seem to really appreciate artists still doing their thing and still doing it in their circumstances. Like, the acts were pre-recorded during quarantine, so they were largely in people's homes or in an outdoor space that was not very populated, so it really represented being stuck in quarantine and still trying to find the inspiration when everything else that had been stable for so long was suddenly gone. I needed some kind of project in the arts that could still inspire me and give me something to work towards every day, and also to connect me with the community, to keep me communicating with the other artists and how they were doing and how we were all kind of managing through this crisis. So it was wonderful to have that project. Summarize it, I feel challenged by all of this, but also very grateful for what I have, because even though I'm challenged personally, I know a lot of people have a far worse situation. A lot of people are struggling far more than me, so I'm very thankful for what I have. The protests that have broken out through all of this, you know, I made sure to get my kids, put on our masks, go out and protest, and there's always a larger picture. So seeing everyone fight their fight is inspiring every day, and I guess that, yes, that does make me hopeful in a way. Keep trying to discover the truth about everything, about life situations, about yourself, and to keep bringing the truth to the surface, and hopefully that will unify people and that we can all come out of this hopefully better together. We've all been hugely challenged, but that can also be an opportunity for a lot of artistic creation and hopefully a lot of change. So I would just like to say that I'm grateful for the artists in my life who I have to inspire and who lead me and mentor me. I hope I can do the same for the younger generation, and let's be better in the future.